how's it going? Matthew Bailey here, and welcome to another 2020 movie review. And this time, once again, I still haven't seen a new 2020 movie in the theaters, but this one, I think I have to admit, might be the best one I have seen through streaming or on demand, and that is Mulan. Yep, the live-action adaptation of the 1990s animated Disney classic. But this one was definitely different in portraying the story than the animated version did. I have to admit, this told the true story of Mulan, which is the real name of the character, or the person actually, because it has been said in the history books that Mulan was an actual person that existed in life, that fought for the country of China and saved the dynasty, and she took her father's place. And I have to admit, this movie told her story really well. I have to admit it. I mean, there was some aspects of the movie that were fiction made, like the one witch character that was included in the movie. She was definitely not a real person in life that Mulan had to face, but everything from her father, the northern invaders, the emperor, everything was right. And there were some things that apparently from what I heard from other reviews, some people say that there was one character close to Mulan that died, but I'm not going to say who. All I can say is that the person they said died was not the person that died. But I have to admit, I was pretty surprised at this movie, and I'm really surprised that Disney did not decide to put this movie in the theaters, because I would have loved to see this movie in the theaters. I mean, this movie would have had great potential for people going to see it in the theaters had they kept it in the theaters. Unfortunately, I had to get a premium access purchase for this on my Disney Plus subscription, so I could watch it as many times as I want. But honestly, even though I really enjoyed this movie, I didn't, however, enjoy the fact that I had to watch it from home and not watch it at the theaters. That's my main issue with this movie, is that it was not released in theaters like it was supposed to be. Because we would have gotten this movie way back at the end of March, right before my current job had to shut down due to this pandemic going on. I'm just calling it a pandemic because I'm not trying to get this video taken down. But I have to admit, if I were to see the Tenet movie, based on the reviews I heard for it and the reviews I heard for this, and now seeing this movie for myself, I have a feeling that this movie would have done better in the theaters if it had to go up against Tenet. But even with it not going up against Tenet in the theaters, I have a feeling that most people will want to purchase this on Disney Plus just to see it, because it was revealed that only people who are a Disney Plus subscriber, who are willing to pay the $30, could see it, but that it wouldn't be 100% free on Disney Plus until December 4th, which is 3 months away. So I feel like it was worth paying the $30 just to have it on my Disney Plus subscription, and that's all I gotta say about it. But one thing I will say, that this movie does teach a few lessons or two, and even though a lot of these meant something to people in China, it definitely feels like it means something to people in America too, and that's to be courageous, brave, and true, and devoted to family. And that last one really meant something to me, is that no matter how hard things may seem, you always stay devoted to family. Even if you're having issues with them, you always stay devoted to them. And that's why I think this movie did a pretty good job. But for now, let me give you my rating of the Mulan movie. So, for my rating of this movie, it would have gotten the perfect score had it been in theaters, but because I had to watch it through Disney Plus, I will, however, give it a 4 out of 5. Yep. This movie was pretty awesome, and they're definitely stepping up their game with Disney live-action movies that are remakes to the animated films. This one was the true story of Mulan, and I still like the animated one, but this one told the actual true story of how Mulan and how she became a legend in her time. But anyways, that's all for now in this review of a 2020 film, and as always, I will see all you dudes in the next video.